Hello, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than my usual fare. It's going to be a little bit less polished and a little bit more rushed, which I'm sure you'll notice. You know, there's no script. I haven't planned it in advance. The reason for that is because a technical difficulty, which for a change, at least, is not my fault, has left me without a video on Monday. So now, where there was a video planned for Monday, there is now not one all of a sudden, and I've only got a couple of hours to just rush some video out so that you've got some content on Monday. Fortunately, this week there is actually new information I need to share with you, so that kind of works out, I guess. So the new information is as follows. My live streaming schedule over on Mixer has changed starting this week. So starting today, Monday, 10th of February, I will now be live streaming over on Mixer 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Wednesdays, the stream start time will be 8:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So 8:30 p.m. GMT, whatever that equivalent, your local time equivalent is to that, is when the streams will start on Mondays and Wednesdays. On Fridays, for reasons, there are reasons, but they're complicated and I'm not going to bore you with them. On Fridays, the start time will be slightly later, so it will be 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So 11 p.m. GMT on Fridays, 8:30 p.m. GMT Mondays and Wednesdays. So those are my stream start times. You can find the schedule over on my Mixer channel. I'll also post it in the community channel here. I'm sure I'll find other ways to get it out there and batter it into your brains. But the easiest way to find out quick updates on what's going on for me is to follow me on Twitter. I also post those things sometimes in the community tab here on YouTube and occasionally over on the Night's Arcade Facebook page. But Twitter is the best place to follow if you want regular updates on what's happening with live streaming and YouTube. It's the best place to coordinate all of them, for me at least. So follow me over there if you want regular updates, but I will try and update here as well. Now, as far as this schedule goes, Mondays and Wednesdays will be primarily solo streams. So Mondays and Wednesdays I will be mainly, not always, but mainly streaming by myself. Whereas Fridays will be primarily, and again, not always, but primarily streaming with my most frequent collaborator, Kazura-san, who most of you will be familiar with because I've talked about him here on the channel quite often. He's in the Sidekicks videos, so he's the other sidekick. And he's in Night Tales videos, which is what Sidekicks videos were called before. So Fridays will be primarily Sidekicks streams, and Mondays and Wednesdays will be primarily solo streams. Those things will change from time to time. You know, Kazura-san and myself won't always be available at the same time. Plans, life, you know, children, all sorts of things make these plans change. For example, this week, I mean, it's ironic that I'm starting this week and I'm already saying, okay, this Friday, I may not stream this Friday. I haven't yet decided. The reason it's difficult for me to decide this Friday is that this Friday, not only is it Valentine's Day, but it's my birthday. So I firstly haven't decided whether I want to stream on Friday, and secondly, there may be plans that I am as yet unaware of on Friday, which may mean that I can't. So that's why I may not stream this Friday, but that really is, you know, it's a one-off. Occasionally it'll happen, you know, illness, things that you can't predict stand in the way, but this week I can predict that it may be a little bit off on Friday. But as a rule, from this point forward, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now, one more thing I want to just quickly cover before we leave, because there have been a few concerns, and when I say a few concerns, I do only mean 2 or 3 people, I think, have asked between Twitter and Facebook and here and in private, whether this means that now that I'm live streaming, I will be moving away from YouTube. No. In fact, precisely the opposite is the case. Now, I have mentioned this before, but I just wanted to reiterate here that there are a couple of main reasons for me to move. There are lots of reasons, but 2 main ones for me moving across to live streaming. One is because I don't want all my eggs in one basket. So I don't want all my content on one platform. And live streaming, you know, is bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every single day. So, you know, I can't get it on the ground floor anymore. It's too late. But it's a good idea to actually start live streaming so you don't get completely left behind. But the other main reason is because although this might seem counterintuitive and it might seem weird, trust me, I'm not going to bore you with the details, but the way my schedule works and has worked up to now means that if I'm live streaming a couple of days a week, if I can get the schedule right, which I think I now have, and I plan it exactly, precisely correctly, it will actually give me slightly more time for YouTube, not less. So I'll have a little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit more time to do things like ultimate reviews, other essay-type videos, and story-type videos like Butch Dumas, and there'll be a story-type video this week, a Sea of Thieves one, just a little fun story thing, which should be going out on Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday or Friday, but Wednesday, I think. So, no. Moving over to live streaming does not mean I will be moving away from YouTube. It won't even change the days that you get videos. So if all you're interested in is YouTube, I will still be uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also live streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The only differences you will see here on YouTube are that if you are one of my Let's Play viewers, my Let's Plays will change because this is where I'm getting the time from. This is where I'm buying that extra bit of time from, is that now my live streams will function as my Let's Plays. So I'll live stream over on Mixer and then upload the live streams as my Let's Plays, either in their entirety or segmented so that you can watch those as Let's Plays. And the only differences you'll notice are that the Let's Plays will be... they won't be edited like they are now, or at least not as heavily edited, if they're edited at all. And unfortunately, you'll have to see me in the bottom of the screen now when you watch that. But otherwise, they'll just be Let's Plays, like my Let's Plays are now. And hopefully, as I said, the plan is that this will give me a little bit more time to work on those things that people really do seem to like from my channel, like reviews and the more story-oriented videos and first impressions and things like that. But that's it, that's all the information for you. It's already taken me twice as long to give you this information as I thought it would. This is why I script videos, you see, because I ramble on endlessly if I don't script things. I don't script them to make sure I don't go I don't do that. I script them to keep them short. To keep them shorter than they would be if I just let myself ramble on. So I'm going to stop now, but until next time, from Night's Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.